Knowledge Nuggets. Handoffs and gating criteria. What are handoffs? Handoffs are the transfer of ownership of a product deliverable or work product from one group to another. Let's look at what handoffs are not. They are not an indication that the deliverable is finished. They are not an indication that the delivering group is finished and will do no further work on the deliverable. Finally, they are not an indication that no defects will be found by the receiving group. What are some examples of handoffs? There's the requirements to development handoff, where the business analyst transfers ownership of the requirements to development. There is the development to quality assurance handoff, where development transfers ownership of the requirements and products to the quality assurance team. Finally, there is the quality assurance to user acceptance test handoff, where the quality assurance team transfers ownership of the end product to the customer's user acceptance test team. These handoffs could differ or have different names based on your project. Why do we need handoffs? Handoffs provide a gate where the deliverable must meet certain criteria before its ownership can be transitioned to the next group. This criteria is known as gating criteria. The gating criteria differ based on the handoff. For example, gating criteria for requirements to development handoff may be that all requirements are baselined. This means that they are in their current, final state and won't be updated without formal reviews by all stakeholders. Gating criteria for a development to quality assurance handoff may be that all unit testing is complete and that there are no blocker bugs. Gating criteria for a quality assurance to user acceptance test handoff may be that all system or functional testing is complete, all regression testing is complete, and that there are no blocker bugs. The gating criteria is determined and agreed upon by the project team. What happens if gating criteria is not met? If any gating criteria is not met, the handoff should not be accepted by the receiving group. The criteria that was not met is then corrected by the delivering group, then another handoff is scheduled. There are cases where the receiving group may accept the deliverable when gating criteria is not met. For example, the development team may receive the requirements before they are baselined, so that they can begin working on design. Or, the quality assurance team may receive the code before all blocker bugs are corrected. They would then test the portion that they know are not blocked by that bug. This is typically done when a project has an aggressive schedule. This introduces risk and must get agreement from all management involved. It is helpful to have a checklist for handoffs. This allows all stakeholders to know what is expected before they can transition ownership of the deliverable to the receiving group. It's important to record the dates, results, and participants in a handoff. If possible, the gating criteria checklist should also be attached. The goal of the handoffs and their associated gating criteria is to ensure that the receiving group can begin their work on or with the deliverable without impacts to their schedule. It also helps to ensure the quality of the deliverable. This has been a Knowledge Nuggets presentation on handoffs and gating criteria. Thank you for your time and for your attention.